Um, okay. How have you been? It's been more than a week, I think. I've been up to things. Um, I'm taking an acting class. It starts tomorrow. It's definitely not in my hometown, so I need to take a flight to the capital city. I'm gonna take an evening class and then come back the day after. I'm a bit terrified and a bit excited at the same time. I have no idea where my life is going. All these years, I wanted to say something, so I wanted to sing. So I've been practicing singing for 4 or 5 years. And all of a sudden, I got interested in movies and stories. I wasn't a fan of any of this. I wasn't even a fan of movies and novels. But now I am. And I found out acting is one way of saying something. Using my voice, my face, my eyes, and my whole body. And I could be in a great story, probably a sad one. Anyway, I'll come back and tell you how did it go. And the acting class. I finished watching 陈情令. It was a long story, long series. I loved it. It's really a great story. A bit sad. I wanted to watch it all over again right after I finished watching the final episode. But I knew if I did that, I can never get out of this series. I was already in love, so I just found another movies and dramas. So just push myself into those new ones. To make me get out of something new. Yeah, it worked. It worked. So I watched something called, it's on Netflix, something called Imperial Coroner. I don't know how to pronounce this. Imperial Coroner. I love that. Good story, good characters, good actors. And the clothes. It was better than something new. So I really enjoyed watching it. It's about a young woman, forensic pathologist. It's a nice story. And I've been listening to some of Wang Yibo's songs. Wang Yibo, his songs. And I watched him dancing on YouTube. Not in person, obviously. I watched his dancing videos. He is a good dancer. I wish I could dance like him. No. He can sing, he can dance, he can act. I'm planning on watching more of his films. I think he's meant to be a star. Even his name is good. Do you get this? Even his name is good. Good name. It might sound a bit weird, but I think name is quite important. If you want to be a star, you gotta have a good name. And his name is really good. And I watched some Taiwanese movies as well. They make good movies. If you guys heard that Taiwan is now the gay couples in Taiwan, they can adopt kids. They passed the law the other day. Taiwan is the only country who did that in Asia, in all of Asian countries. And even before this, they were already the only country in Asia who made it legal. For gay people to get married. Taiwan is the pride of Asia, guys. Anyway, they have good gay movies and stories. I watched Blue Gate Crossing. It's really beautiful. What do you call it? What do you call this? The images, photography. It's really beautiful. And I watched something called Hydra in between. It's about intersex person. Good story. And I watched Eternal Summer as well. This movie is also beautiful. And now I'm watching Nowhere Man. It's on Netflix. Also Taiwanese. Probably later. I need to go to Taiwan, for a trip to see how they live. And obviously I got back into learning Chinese again. Starting with watching Chen. I totally got back on track. For more than like 10 years. I've been only focusing on learning English. Now I think it's time for Chinese. And these days, I've been thinking, there's not many great things in life. And probably the only thing that matters are stories. It's my neighbor's dog. Um, I used to want to do lots of things, like, oh, I like fashion, I like taking photography, taking pictures. I might be able to be a painter, no, that things. Oh, I like making cakes. Maybe I could be a pastry chef. And like, oh, I like writing. I still love fashion, I still love writing. But now I think telling stories, telling mine or someone else's, maybe that's what's meaningful to me in the end. Now I just want to sing and act. I want to be in the beautiful stories. I want to get a chance to live as someone else, or in pain, or suffering from something, or who lives a life that I only dream of. I sometimes think I want too much, but at the same time, I think all I want is to say something. Or to be in the beautiful stories. Yeah. How are you guys doing? I come back with with another video. Bye.